Hey friends, Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Jobu, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Jobu Sports Report. Well, today is the day. Less than 6 hours from now, Tony Romo will no longer be a Dallas Cowboy. And there's some people out there that are mad as can be, and they're throwing all kinds of hate around. That's really just counterproductive. You know, I'm hearing stuff about, Tony Romo's going to come back and kick our ass, and Tony Romo will get a Super Bowl ring before, the Cowboys do, and we're stupid for wanting to have Dak Prescott and not keeping Tony Romo. It's just kind of ridiculous. I understand the passion for Tony Romo and the need to feel like he should win a ring here. There's nothing I would have rather had more than that. But the Dallas Cowboys made a business decision. We need to upgrade some positions. Some positions we just need to keep guys. And when you have 18 free agents and a guy like Barry Church can get $6 million on the free agent market, we need the money. We don't have enough money to sign those 18 players without losing Tony Romo. Yeah, it may be a chance that Dak Prescott regresses or Dak Prescott gets hurt and we don't have Tony Romo there as a backup, but most teams in the NFL have that situation. You tell me what teams in the NFL have a guy getting paid $14 million a year to be a backup. Nobody has a great backup quarterback plan. You're going with the guy that's your starter. And a lot of these teams don't even have a good guy as a starter. And then there's some people that are mad and say, oh, how could they just release him? We should have traded him. Well, here's the thing. Teams try and want to trade a guy that they know is valuable. But at this time of year, teams know you don't trade for people. Why are you going to trade for him? He costs too much. That's why they want to trade him. So they have to get rid of him. They're hoping that you'll make a move for him. We put out there, yeah, we want to trade Alfred Morris. Teams are like, you're not going to keep him if you're talking about trading him. We'll just wait. Connor Barwin, who, it was announced 2 weeks ago that the Eagles were looking for a trading partner. They just released him. Why? Everybody knows you're going to release him. If I want that guy, why should I try and give up a pick? When I know you're desperate to unload him. So you're not going to get the trade that you guys keep thinking about. When you guys are saying, oh, we should trade him straight up for J.J. Watt. That wasn't going to happen. Yeah, he's valuable. Yeah, he could possibly take a team to a Super Bowl. But with his injury history and that big contract, just wait it out. So the chances were slim and none that you'd get a trade. It would have been nice if we could have traded Tony and gotten him something that we needed, but it wasn't going to happen. So the course of attack for the Cowboys right now is do the best they can at keeping the players that they have that they want to keep. We may still have to do some creative work on restructuring some contracts, some creative work as far as maybe extending a contract like a Jason Witten one to free up some money to go ahead and get these guys that we want to deem as players we want to keep. But I think the plan will be, unfortunately, the same plan we've had for the past years. Let that first 2 weeks of free agency go through. Let everybody blow their wad of cash on the big names, because you're seeing, of course, huge contracts for guys. I wanted Calais Campbell, and that was the only big name free agent that I wanted to get because I truly saw something unique in him that he could bring to our defense. And to me, he would have been worth the money spent. But now you're hearing about, Demetrius Poe. I'm sure we'll start hearing about Connor Barwin. Guys that have had good seasons before. I'm not looking to pay a guy like that a whole lot of money. So we'll see where it goes. So as always, friends, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to Jibu Sports Report, and I'll hit you up later.